a runny nose and sometimes high temperature.
Yeah.
When I'm feeling better.
Stuff's going around. You feeling better?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we are going to start with history, okay?
Okay.
Here, Mama. So we're going to review. You're on between lesson 75 and 80, it looks like.
Yes. I am very bad at history.
You're bad at history?
Yes. My only I only love science.
Well, it probably is kind of hard to learn the history of another country. That makes it a little harder because now this history I love because it's my country. And I know a lot of these stories, and like a lot of stuff about these people, and I really loved it over the years. So it does make a difference.
Do you know the song Davy Crockett?
Yep.
Born at the Davy
Crockett. Huh?
Born on. I don't know how to sing it, but it's a bit hard.
Which page is it?
221.
Let me see if it's the one I know, because we used to listen to. We had a record born on a mountaintop in Tennessee, greatest land of the state. Yes, that one. I remember from when I was a little kid. It's been a long time ago. Davy Crockett, king of the wild frontier. I remember just pieces of it, so I don't know how the tune. You know what?
You know what? I can open it in Zoom for you. Like, listen to the song. I know how to open it. Like, open it.
You do?
Yes. Let's
okay.
Wait.
The Ballad of
David. My internet is a little bit slow today. Okay, here, let's see. Here. Wait. Why?
Sữa lên men giúp tiêu hóa tốt,
Love this.
2 chai mỗi ngày.
Can you hear it? Like this? No.
Yeah.
Liệu đàn già có thụ hết
What
các
is
dưỡng chất nếu
this?
tiện skin?
Oh, here. Can you hear it?
Born on a mountaintop in Tennessee, breathed his stayed in the land of the free, raised in the woods so he knew every tree, killed him a bar when he was only 3. Davy Crockett, king of the wild frontier, walked single-handed through the Indian war till the Creeks was whipped and the peace was restored. While he was handling this risky chore, made himself a legend forever.
That's it.
Yeah. Pretty cool. Yeah, we used to have it on an old record when I was a little girl. So I remember hearing it when I was a kid.
Yeah.
So are you on page 221?
Yes.
That's what you're ready for?
Yes.
Okay. That's 223. Davy Crockett. Have you read any of it yet?
Just a half of it.
Just a bit, okay. Well, why don't I ask you a few review questions from the chat the stuff leading up to this, okay? To see if you remember. Because you're getting ready to take quiz 6 pretty soon.
Yeah.
So I'm going to ask you a few questions. Who wrote the first American dictionary? Who wrote the first American dictionary? You just studied him.
Can you give me a hint of his first name?
It starts with an N. His first name starts with an N. And if you know Bible stories, he built the ark in the Bible.
Noah?
Noah. Okay, so Noah, who wrote the first American dictionary?
Webster?
Yes, Noah Webster. Good job. Who wrote the book Little Women?
I know her name. She is Lou something? Louisa?
Uh-huh. May Alcott.
Yeah.
Yeah, Louisa May Alcott.
Alcott.
Uh-huh. I read that book when I was a little girl.
I did
Little
read
Women,
it.
and then there's Little Women, Little Men, and Joe's Boys. All 3 of those are books by her. She's written several others too.
When she wrote the book, she was only 16 years old.
I know. Isn't that cool?
Yes.
Quite a few years ago, I visited her house.
What?
I got to visit her house up in Maine, I think it is, Massachusetts. Yeah. It's been like 10 years ago. And that was really cool. It was the house that she had lived in. She and her family. Years and years ago. So that was really neat. Who wrote the poem Snowbound? The poem Snowbound.
Can you give me a little hint of his first name?
First name starts with a J.
John Greenleaf?
Whittier. John Greenleaf Whittier. Huh. Good. The Mexican president who fought against Texans. Who was the Mexican president who fought against the Texans? His name starts with an S.
Santa Anna?
Santa Anna is actually Santa Anna is, yeah, you're correct. Sorry, I'll have to tell you something else. Never mind. Santa Anna, the Mexican president who fought against Texas. Who served as governor of Tennessee and later Texas? This is the other one.
Sam
It starts with an S as well.
Sam Houston?
Sam Houston. Good. A pioneer, the pioneer from Tennessee who fought to free Texas. You're just getting ready to read about him.
The Alamo?
No, the guy. What's the guy's name? Getting ready to read about him.
David Crockett?
Davy Crockett. He's from Tennessee and he fought to free Texas. Many Texans lost their lives at, well, you haven't read, you know, took almost 20 years for Noah Webster to write the first American what?
Dictionary.
Was it an almanac? Dictionary. Good job. The 3 books usually found in a one-room schoolhouse were a primer, I guess it's pronounced, a speller, and a what?
Bible.
And a Bible. Good job. Good job. Okay. Let me share my screen, and we're going to review some of the states, because I know you have some of those maps coming up. If I can find the right page. This would be on this one. So, go to this. And we don't need phonics charts. We need history charts. Come on. Alright, let's move down. Let's review. Can you see those? Or do I need to make it bigger?
You need to make it a little bigger. Tennessee, free.
Oh, here we go. Alright. Can you see that?
Yes.
We can just scroll down. Alright, let's review the northeast states and then we'll move west. Alright? Can you say them for me?
Maine, New Hampshire, Vermont, New York, Pennsylvania, Massachusetts, Rhode Island, Connecticut, New Jersey,
Oops, that's the wrong direction. Move us out of the way here. New Jersey, and we've got two more on this one.
Delaware, Maryland,
And Maryland. Good job. Alright, let's see. Have you already done the southeast region?
yes.
Okay, let's just look at those. Southeast, let's take a look. Ooh, here we go. West Virginia.
West Virginia, Virginia, North Carolina, South Carolina, Georgia,
And right below it is
Florida. I kind of like I know all this. I know all this like you're sharing because I like that state. I like the Atlantic Ocean and like you can ask me any question.
what about this one?
Where? Alabama.
Alabama.
Yes, Alabama.
And next to Alabama, can you see this one?
Mississippi.
Uh-huh.
I can see the word. I can see the word.
Looks like a boot. Yeah, you can just read. You're just reading the words for practice. That's okay.
Louisiana. Louisiana.
Uh-huh.
Arkansas.
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 The S and the end is silent, so we call it Arkansas.
Arkansas.
All right. And what is this one? This is where Davy Crockett's from here.
Tennessee.
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 It's quite
And
difficult.
right above it,
Kentucky.
Kentucky. Very good. So now you're on this one right now, right? The Midwest states.
Yes.
And I don't know why that all of a sudden got bigger, but it did. So Midwest, Pennsylvania was right over here. So then the very next state to it is Ohio, and then Indiana. I live in Indiana.
Really?
So I do. about right here in Indiana.
Now you live in
And
Indiana?
I do. That's where I live now.
That's so cool.
I was born in Pennsylvania, over here. And I lived for a while in Ohio. And I live in Indiana. I've lived in lots of places, but I lived in New Jersey. Lots of places. I lived in Alaska. I lived in Ohio, in Colorado, in Michigan.
When you live in Alaska,
So right now I live in Indiana.
when you
I
live,
lived in Alaska in
Is it cold?
1990. It
it's
was very cold, yes. Very cold. It got to 50 below zero on Thanksgiving Day. 50 degrees below zero.
Wow.
Very, very cold. But I taught 3rd grade in Alaska.
Wow.
I went there when I first graduated from college. I moved to Alaska and taught school. So yeah, that was cool and cold. All right, so Indiana, and then next to Indiana is Illinois. Oops. And if we keep going past Illinois, there's 2 states you can see, Iowa and Missouri. Iowa's above it, Missouri, Kansas, and Nebraska. I actually lived in Kansas too, I forgot about that. I taught school in Kansas for 2 years.
You
Then,
very
we
many
move north.
places.
What's that?
You live in many places.
I did. I've lived in lots. And Michigan, I lived there for a short time. And Wisconsin. I've never lived there, but I have been. I've been in a lot of the states. So, and then, South Dakota. North Dakota and Minnesota. Right? Above it is Canada, which is a different country. It's not part of the United States. All right. Let's go to some couple more questions. Well, we don't need any more. We just repeat those.
Actually, I want to tell you one fact about my mommy. My mom
Okay.
almost traveled around the world.
Really?
Yes.
Cool. Has she been in the United States then?
Yes.
Yes. Well, what part? Do you know?
No. When
No.
I was that, I was in my mama belly. I was not born yet.
You weren't born yet. Well, that is really cool. She traveled lots of places, though. All right. Well, let's stop this for now. We're going to go to our science and review a little bit of science.
Yay! I love science.
I know you do.
Yes, you know.
Science is pretty cool.
Yes.
Forget which lesson. Lesson. Kelly. I'm gonna find your page here. You've moved quite a ways in science.
Actually, I love science so much that I have reached science page 200. Oh, I have reached lesson 81 in science. I love science so much that I run science.
Wow. Well, let's just do a few review questions then and see
Okay.
what you know, all right?
Okay.
What has bills or beaks? Has bills or beaks?
Bird.
Birds, right? What's the biggest group of invertebrates? The
Insect.
biggest group of insects. Good job. The deepest part of the ocean. The deepest part of the ocean is called the abyss. The abyss. A-B-Y-S-S. The abyss. Insect feelers used to smell, hear, and taste are called what?
Antenna.
Antenna. To look like another animal for protection is called what?
Camouflage.
No, to look like another animal. Camouflage is when you look like your surroundings. So, but to look like another animal, such as an
Mama.
mimicry. Mimicry. To mimic something or to look like, right? Good. Many eyes working together as one eye is what kind of an eye?
Compound eye.
Yes, good job. The breathing holes of an insect are called
Spice.
spiracles.
Spiracles.
Spiracles. It rhymes with miracles. Animals without backbones. Animals without backbones are called what?
Invertebrates.
Invertebrates. Invertebrates. Good. Let's see. Very good. Let's try a few more. Animals that hunt other animals for food are
Predators. Prey?
predators.
Predators.
Yes. Insects have how many legs?
6.
And how many body parts?
3.
3. Spiders have how many legs?
8 legs.
8. God gives animals what? Which help them know how to survive?
Instinct.
Instinct. Yes, instinct. Good. An animal that eats both meat and plants is called a
Omnivore.
omnivore. An animal that eats only plants is
Carnivore.
no, that's meat. Carnivore, they eat meat. So if they eat only plants, it would be an start with an H. The H is silent.
Start with the what?
And an H.
Herbivore.
An herbivore. Yes. Good. Good job. Mammals breathe with what?
Lungs.
Lungs. Bones that form the framework of the body.
Skeletons.
Yes. A part of an animal's body used for grasping, feeling, or moving. Good. Grasping, feeling, or moving. Start with the T.
Tentacles.
Tentacles. Good. A poison that some animals give by bite or sting.
Venomous.
Venom. A tunnel that an animal digs for shelter.
Burrows.
Burrow. What are the 4 stages of complete metamorphosis?
What is metamorphosis?
Okay, like a butterfly. How does it start, and what's the next stage, and the next before it becomes a butterfly?
First is the egg. Next is
Yes.
larvae.
Uh-huh.
Next is the pupa.
Uh-huh.
And last is butterflies.
Or the adult. Yeah. If it was something besides a butterfly, it would be the adult. Very good. Very good. Which kind of animal is warm-blooded and have at least some hair? Which group of animals is warm-blooded and has at least some hair or fur? Starts with the M.
Mammals.
Mammals. Very good.
I was thinking
Very
it's
good.
a vertebrate.
Okay, what has fins and gills?
Fish.
Fish. What breathes with gills and some with lungs?
No, can you say it again? I didn't.
Okay, they breathe with gills and some with lungs.
Some with lung.
So they have both, so that would be an am, starts with an A.
Amphibian.
Yes. What's warm-blooded and has feathers and wings?
Bird.
Good. What's cold-blooded and covered with dry scales?
Reptile.
Very good. They lay eggs and have bills or beaks.
What?
What lays eggs and has bills or beaks?
Bird.
Good job. All right, let's take a look at your language for just a couple minutes before we finish up. Language, you're on lesson 76, 77, 78.
76.
All right. You're on 76 right now?
Yes.
Is there something in particular, anything in particular you're having difficulty with?
No.
Okay, these are verbs. Verbs show action, right? So if I give you a sentence, you can tell me the verb, right?
Okay.
Two quiet rabbits sat near our fence. Where's the verb in that sentence?
Quiet.
No.
Sat.
It's what they're doing.
Sat.
They sat. Yes, they sat. That's the verb, right? Isaiah and Levi played a piano duet. Isaiah and Levi played a piano duet. Where's the verb?
Played.
Played is correct. Played. All right. These keys belong to Mom.
Belongs.
Belong. Dad gave Claire a necklace.
Gave.
Gave. The pencil belongs to Tim.
Belongs.
My little brother shared his snack with me.
Shared.
Good. Good. All right. Present tense. Today I move. So we would say yesterday. For the past tense, we would say yesterday I
Moved.
moved. Yes. I moved. Today I pull, but yesterday I
Pulled. Pulled.
pulled. We're adding ed for those past tense. Today I work, but yesterday I
Worked. Worked.
worked. Today I blink, but yesterday I
Blinked.
blinked. Right, that's past tense. When we typically make a word past tense, a verb past tense, we add ed for any regular verb. Now there's also irregular, and we'll get into those later. But most of the time we just add ed or a d suffix to make a verb past tense, just like we just did. Today I shovel, so yesterday I
Shovel. Shoveled.
shoveled. Right, I shoveled. Those are important things to learn. Those endings. Can you hold on a second? Hello. just a couple minutes. I'll call you back. Okay, bye. Sorry, my husband forgot I had class, so he's calling me. And we'll call him back. Alright, so, anyways, those are really important. It's an important distinguisher of good English, making sure you get your tenses right. Making sure you get your past tense right. You're adding ed and saying the sounds clearly. Like shoveled for past tense. Yesterday I shoveled the snow. Yesterday I shoveled. Alright? So we're gonna work on those a little bit more we'll try to work on those the next time too. And then we'll be working on what's called irregular verbs. And those are verbs that don't follow that rule. But for now, we'll do the ones that follow the rules. The ones that follow the rules, we add ed to the end to indicate past tense. Let's do one more.
Okay.
Today I blink. Yesterday I
blinked.
I blinked. Right, I blinked. That's here. Okay, so when action of a verb happens right now, we say it's present tense. Right, something right now is in the present. Something that's occurring now is a present tense. If it already happened yesterday or last week or last year, we say it's in the past. It's over. For the verb, it's called past tense. So we have present tense, which is happening now, past tense, which is something that already happened. When the action of a verb already happened, it's past tense. And you'll see those terms in your work coming up in the next few days. If you haven't seen it already, things that indicate, will tell you to write the past tense of a verb. It's just the form with the ed ending, unless it's an irregular verb. And then those are totally weird and different and fun. Alright. Our time is actually up for today. Do you have any questions?
No.
No? And alrighty. And you're doing good at science, really super good. We'll work on history some more next time too. Alright?
I have one thing to say.
What's that?
I hope you have a good day.
Thank you. Well, you have a good evening. What's left of it? Not very much, right?
Yes.
What time is it there?
It's 8